Yo, what's up guys? So we have a few new Yu-Gi-Oh cards to check out. That one actually looks pretty dang cool, and I guess it was via like a commercial, but anyways, I just want to mention as a heads up, some of these texts are unconfirmed because of the resolution. They can't make out the exact effect, but they're pretty sure on what it is. And obviously we already know about the Dino Wrestlers, which is a new archetype. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out a few new Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So the first card that we're going to be checking out is the Condemned Witch. Anyways, it's a new level 4 Dark Fairy effect monster with 100 attack and 2,000 defense points. Its effect reads that you could only use each effect of this card's name once per turn. It says, when this card is normal summon, you get to add a forbidden quick play spell card from your deck to your hand, except for Forbidden Graveyard, which is, I guess, a new card. Wow. Okay. It's like Forbidden Lance, Forbidden Chalice. That's actually a really good effect, although it has to be normal. If it was special, then you got the effect. That would be really good. But anyways, second part of its effect. During your opponent's main phase, as a quick effect, you contribute this card to special summon one level 4 fairy monster from your deck. Wow, that is insane. That is so good for counter fairies, because, oh my gosh, that's like, you get that spell for basically free, then you can just special summon any fairy. That is really good for counter fairies. There's so many like very specific cards that you need, but then you also get the quick forbidden like card that you want. And apparently we're getting a forbidden grave card. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and check it out. So like I said, let's going back to like the pictures over here. That card is probably the Forbidden Graveyard. Let's check out that card. Okay, I guess let's go in order though. So the first card that we're gonna be taking a look at for the effect is Eternal Galaxy. So it's a normal trap card that says you can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. If you control a Photon or Galaxy monster targeting Seed monster you control, special summon from your extra deck one Photon or Galaxy Seed monster that is 4 ranks higher than that monster you control by using it as material. This special summon is treated C7 material attached to it also become... Wow, that's actually obviously really good for the rank 4 that protects the other cards. It gets you free extra cards anyways, and then you just use it to go bam straight into something that's 4 ranks higher. Really good stuff indeed. And because it's a trap, you can surprise your opponent. I like that. That's a pretty decent card for them. Wait, Foolish Mass Burial. Okay, so I guess... I guess that we don't know the effect of Forbidden Graveyard. That's got to be a new card, but I thought that's what it was in the picture. But apparently, it's not. That is Foolish Mass Burial, upgraded version. Normal spell card says you can only activate one card with this card's name per turn, and during the turn this card is activated, you cannot set spell or trap. Pay half of your life points to send one monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. Wow, that's obviously really good. There's so many decks that can really utilize that. Obviously, in any ritual-based deck, you know, use a Herald, bam, that's able to search you out pretty much whatever you need. Yeah, you do have to pay half of your life points, but I want to see Yu-Gi-Oh's at the point where getting out that one powerful play, you know, whether it's send one specific card that will get an effect to do a lot of things. You know, you have Elder God in chest, or Entity in chest. There's so many just cards that just give you a lot of different options, perhaps if it's in the graveyard as just like a target for other things to be active in the game. Even things like Miracle Synchro Fusion, you're able to obviously just banish them from your graveyard. A lot of potential, because Gale Dogra, as far as I'm aware of, is probably one of like the cards that's the easiest, unless you want to count like tributing with like a Monarch to get rid of your cards from your extra deck, but you'd be popping your own card at the end of the day. Let me know, guys, if you think Foolish Mass Burial is actually worth it or not. But it's only one. Like, you know what's strange with this? I guess mass meaning like big monsters, what they're going for. I was thinking like mass, like, you know, a lot of them. You know, maybe like send 2 monsters, but it's just one. All right. Anyways, more cards. The next card that we're gonna be checking out is going to be the Mystic Holter. It's a level 5 Dark Spellcaster effect monster, which I'm assuming it's this one over here. That's the only, yeah, it's the only one. Obviously, the other one's a Thunder Dragon card. Anyways, that's her over here. Mystic Holter, level 5 Dark Spellcaster effect monster, 1500 attack, 2400 defense points. It says you can only use the effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is normal or special, discard a card, apply one of the following effects, depending on the type of the card that was discarded. Oh, so it's going to work well with, obviously, the dangers. I guess that's what it's maybe for. Anyways, if it's a monster, you get to add a trap card from your graveyard to your hand. If it's a spell, you get to add a monster card from your graveyard to your hand. If it's a trap, you get to add a spell card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, obviously, it's a level 5, so I don't know what's really going to make good use of it. Maybe it's going to have other support. I mean, looking at the card, I honestly thought this was going to be more vampire support. But, I mean, the Foolish Mass Burial, that has a lot of potential for, like, just auto-win kind of things. If you Exterio someone, you'd have to use 2 of them. But there's probably some way to copy or do some other things with the card. I feel like the only implications this card will have, if it even sees any plays, is going to be in some like cheesy deck. But I don't know, like I said, within chess or other cards in the extra deck, you might be able to potentially pull off some other wombo combos. Interesting and pretty unique card. Was not expecting that at all. But lastly, we do have another card. This is the Salomon Great Heart, which is a continuous spell that says you can only use either of this card's first or second effect per turn and only once that turn. First effect says during your main phase you can spell summon 1 Salomon Great monster from your hand or graveyard. The second effect says you can send this face-up card from your spell and trap zone to the graveyard, target a Salomon Great Link monster you control that was link summoned using a monster with the same name as itself as material to spell summon Salomon Great monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position up to the number of that monster's link arrows. Okay. Interesting enough, Salomon Great, it's a newer stuff. Actually, we mentioned it a couple days ago when it got announced. But anyways, guys, I would love to know your thoughts on any of the cards that we talked about. I really like this. Like, I almost want to say it was the artwork reminds me of like the Fallen one, but that's an insane effect. Especially something like aim level 4 fairy, and then you get a free like Forbidden Chalice. That's a free like negate, and you get whatever you want, and you set up your graveyard for a dark and it doesn't even say it has to, it doesn't have to be dark, right? I'm gonna double check on that. Any level 4 fairy monster, except for itself. But that throws a dark. Obviously, you get a light. Chaos Fairies, man. I don't know. I like this card. I'm gonna probably make something pretty soon with this card. I like it. That's actually my favorite card. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on any of the cards that we talked about down below. I would really love to know what you guys think about the Foolish Mass Burial. Really was not expecting that. And apparently we're getting like a Forbidden Graveyard. I'm guessing it does something maybe like Banish. You guys can let me know what you think that card's going to be. But definitely cheesy indeed. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed checking out all the new Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And if you did enjoy the vid, drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button to always be updated on the latest new Yu-Gi-Oh cards that get announced. And if you guys got any replays of any of the cards once they get added to Yu-Gi-Oh Pro, feel free to go ahead and send in the replay file to AzneyesReplays@gmail.com. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'm signing out.